Hey everyone, MrTass here again. So I've got another RC car that I'm going to go over here. This is the SIMREX CR-08. This is a 1/16th scale hobby RC car, 36 kilometers per hour, 2.4 gigahertz, four-wheel drive. I'm really excited to check this thing out. You can see here on Amazon, which I'll leave an affiliate link. Also make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it for more content as we keep going. But it's an $80 RC car, and there's a 10% off coupon right now, so an extra $8 off. Nothing wrong with that. 2004, new form car, RC hobby car. So I'm guessing this is like above retail, like Target grade RC, but not quite full hobby level RC. But I think you can upgrade the parts if you went to an actual hobby store and, tweak it and make it better from there. But I'm looking forward to checking this thing out and seeing what it can do and driving all around. You can see a little video on the bottom right corner there that they had made of it running around and all of their images going through. But enough on the website and cost and all of that. Let's actually look at what we've got here. So, as we said, SIMREX CR-08, a 1/16th scale, full vehicle transmission and bearings, 8 pieces, high performance motor, CVD drive shaft, 40A electronic speed controller, 1.8 kilogram high torque servo, and metal shock absorbers. And then on the top here, you can see again just kind of listing a lot of that information out over here. The controller, C is going to be a throttle trim, low speed to high speed. You've got a steering trim and a power switch on the top there. And then here we are for the back of the box. Tells you how to connect the battery, some general information that way. 7.4 volt battery it looks like. I am excited to check this out. I want to open it because I want to look at it, and then I need to put it on a charger so then I can go play. So I have this, and I have a truck that I'm going to be reviewing. I already reviewed some little bumper toy kids cars. And I have a 360-degree camera that I want to try to incorporate with this and attach it and run it around. So hopefully this will become a really nice video. But inside you get a manual for the CR-08. Different information there. We'll set that aside. Oh, okay, that's probably the control. Looks like I'm opening it upside down. And there we go. Nothing else in the box. All right. So we've got a 12-month extended warranty if you scan the QR code and register. This is the car. Let's see, hand-wise, about a hand and a half. And then this must be the controller, which we've got some more tape, of course. Always with the tape. It's a fun wheel. So this is kind of taking me back. I used to love RC cars growing up. And now that I get a new one to play with, I'm excited. So yeah, soft foam padding on the wheel here to turn. And then you've got throttle, steering, power switch, and forward and backwards. So I'll have to put some batteries in that to test it out. We get a little packet here, which is our USB charger, and looks like some kind of little torque ring for maybe changing things out. Set that aside. I'm guessing the battery must already be in it. And we've got some things to snip here. So thanks for watching my videos, by the way. I appreciate it. It lets me get fun things like this, which who doesn't like free stuff? Okay, so the body, you can see here, it's just a thin plastic, probably just, decorative. But inside, this got some weight to it. I mean, it's got a little bit of heft to it. Let's see if we can get my scale out of the closet here. Out of curiosity. Whoop. Didn't pre-plan that very well, did I? Okay. So let's put her on the scale here. And zero it out. So if we flip her over, coming in at 2 pounds, 3.2 ounces. or 35.2 ounces, or 996 grams. So that's, yeah, 2 pound plus baby here. So you can see it's definitely got metal and heavier gears and equipment there. Now I need to get some batteries. Looks like it takes 3 AAA batteries, or not AAA, 3 AA's. Got to be able to identify your batteries, people. There we go. Slide that in. Okay, that turns on there. We got lights. We got power. We got steering trim. Probably want to start that at the center. And then on this guy, got a power button over here, but I'm guessing it's not plugged in yet. Yeah, I see the wires. Gosh, I'll have to look at the manual real quick to find out how we plug this in. But looking at the car itself, you got the shock springs here. The tires are a rubber. You can probably hear that as I squeeze it. You could probably buy better tires and swap them out. That's again probably what the key is for, to take those off. Okay, so it's not powered on there. Oh, here's the little, so if you want to take the top cover off, there are the little pins here. Front suspension, and it's supposed to be 4-wheel drive. So that's cool. Yeah, let's take it apart real quick. So I'm going to pause this so I can take the top off, and then we'll check the inside. I didn't really need to pause this, apparently. So these 2 little pins I just took off from the side here, and then you can lift up the top, flip her up, and there you go. And the reason it's not powering on is because it's not plugged in at the moment. So that must be for the charge. This is to plug it in to run. So if we connect that up, that part's good there. And you can put that down, and you just put your little sliders back through like that, and like that. Now, there we go. Press and held the button. It is turned on. And okay, so this is cool. You can see here the little steering adjustment. So there we go. That should be forward. Oh, geez. She got some speed. We'll run right off the table. You can see the turning wheels there. So we'll turn right, left, right, left, right, left. So if I turn the trim all the way down on the speed, you can see how fast it goes there. You can hear it. If I turn it all the way up, it definitely changes the speed of it. Ooh boy. Oh, it has some headlights too, so that's cool. So we can adjust there. All right, well, that's what I need to know for now. I'm going to take the battery pack out. I'm going to charge it fully, and we're going to give this thing a run for its money and put it through some paces. It's got some nice bounce to it. This is going to be great jumping off hills if I can find any hills or curbs, and just give it a good run through. So I'll figure out how to set all that up, and I will see you in just a minute. So, testing the Buggy here. I've got the speed at the lowest setting right now, and he's nice and easy to drive. And that's some taller grass. He's making it through. Coming here. Alright, I'm going to turn the speed back up on him. And so it's interesting to note, I might have to add a drag bar onto the back of him here because he just accelerates too fast from the start. But you can see this thing really keep up some moves. Half speed, he doesn't jump up on it. At least not enough to flip it quite as well. So that's the Buggy. See how far down I can go with it. Steering trim a bit. Down, so I don't want to flip it down here. So I've got him pretty far down the street. Let's see how far we go. Okay, so still controlling. It's hard to control it when it's that far down. Alright, turn the speed up. So a fun little car to drive. You're doing a good job off-road. Oh, and then I flipped him. So that's the Buggy driving around. It needs a roll cage. That's what it needs. So, thanks for watching. Great Buggy if you're looking for one in the sub $100 range. Till next one.